This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Buddy Dick is in that spotlight as he enters this game riding a 10-game hitting streak. Steve, what do you think about his chances of extending it in this game?
Well, Matt, we all know that these streaks are always tough to keep going, especially when people start to catch on that they're actually happening. Plus, the pressure just keeps rising the longer they get. Now, this isn't really that long a streak by any means, so I doubt that he's feeling any pressure yet. I think he's just really having fun with it. But if he continues to stick to that same approach he's had over the last 10, I think he's got a good shot to keep it going for a little while longer. And, you know, it always helps if you get that hit out of the way in your very first at-bat. So we'll see if he can get that done in this one.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this. One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the San Francisco Giants and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. EK, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third.
Buddy Dick digs in as one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, as he's got a 10-game hitting streak to his credit. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
I tell you, that's the perfect storm there. A power pitcher on the mound throwing a hard fastball to a power hitter at the plate. He takes a big swing and squares it perfectly. I mean, that's as long a home run.
Jordy Mercer will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Bumgarner sets, 2-2 on its way. Speared on the dive. He goes to first. Got him.
No way. That was awesome.
They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Buddy Dick stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first pitch fastball in that at bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
And there goes Pence. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as the Giants have come back to tie it now at 3.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Jordy Mercer steps into the box now, and he does so in what feels like what will be an important moment in this one. Bases loaded, high score.
Yeah, guys, and it's always nice to play with that early lead, so we'll see if he can get it done right here.
Squares around and drops down a good one. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 3 innings complete, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Buddy Dick stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Line towards center field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
So striding in, Josh Harrison, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Hit to third. Dick scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. 7th inning coming up. It's the Giants 5 and the Buccos 4. Buddy Dick will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game. And it's now 7-4.
Boy, have a night. His 3rd home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming with confidence at the plate. It's been a joy to watch so far.
Francisco Cervelli steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Reined in. 1 there on the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Sean Chaso.
Buddy Dick will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Shot back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
I've got to say, even as a right-handed hitter myself, there's something about a left-handed hitter's swing that's really fun to watch when they square one up. This is a cut fastball, but you see the nice extension, the good follow-through, and he just rips it into center field.
Buster Posey gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Here's a situation where there's a new reliever out there. You know he's going to be focused on getting ahead, and boom, you take off on the first pitch. Now you've really given him something to think about.
And now the runner's trying for third. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next for the Giants.
So coming to the plate, Brandon Crawford. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Grounded to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
You know, I think they're pretty lucky at third right here that the contact play wasn't on. This is a sharply hit ground ball, and he would have been toast at home if he tried to score.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. They hold a 7-4 lead. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that'll just about do it for Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew. Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our Topps player spotlight. Buddy Dick is in the glow. And he had the long ball working in his last game. 3 home runs really carrying his team on his back.
Yeah, we see it maybe a couple times a year, but when a guy gets 3 homers in a game, it's always worth talking about. He got some good pitches to hit, and he just flat out did not miss them. I mean, I've seen guys put fewer out in a home run derby round, so he's clearly got plenty of power in that swing of his. And who knows, maybe he'll put on another show in this one. I wouldn't put it past him.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the second of 4 between the San Francisco Giants and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. And a look now at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, we'll see if Hunter Pence can keep swinging a hot stick. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of...
Buddy Dick will stride forward now, and one would imagine he'll be pitched to very carefully as he's coming off a 3-home run ball game a night ago.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
Hit hard back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Boy, when you stroll to the plate with an 11-game hitting streak and then you bang out another base hit and take it to 12, you got a little swagger about you.
Brandon Belt will stand in here with a chance to pad his RBI total, and as you can see, he currently sits third in the National League in that category.
Yeah, and trust me, he knows exactly what's at stake for him. His contract is up at the end of the season, so he'll be looking for a nice raise here if he keeps pushing in runs like he is early in the season.
On to first, and they get the double play. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Buddy Dick is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
And right back at it is Liriano as he gets ahead on the first pitch of the inning here. 0-1.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes, now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
And he lays out for it, but he can't pull it in out in deep center field. Around second, he'll try for third. The relay throw, and he is in there.
The first baseman, number 9.
Well, this is all about risk-reward here. It's spectacular if you get a glove on it. If not, you got to get up off the deck and chase it down.
Brandon Belt will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
Brandon Crawford is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3 and 2, but you had your bases.
Settling in now, Joe Panik. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Well, a fly ball again here this time would be just what the doctor ordered, because a sac fly here would give him the lead.
Liriano sets. Here's the 0-2. On the ground to the left side. Oh, look at Gung. There's one. Safe.
He's safe. Man, almost a great play.
Can't quite get the out after an impressive snag.
Oh, man, this would have been one heck of a double play if they just could turn it. Look at the quick reactions down there at third base. Then he pops up to his knees. He gets the throw off to second, but then that return throw comes in just a little too late to get them both. In my book, still a great play.
Buddy Dick will stride into the box as he'll get things started for the Giants in their half of the 6th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a triple. His third hit of the night.
Yeah, getting one triple in a game is rare enough, but getting 2 is something you might see once a year. But just like the last one, he hits second base here under a full head of steam and makes it into third with his second triple of the ball game.
So a runner 90 feet away with nobody out. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, you know, when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something
Brandon Crawford will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne.
Yeah, you've got to put the ball in play right here. A ground ball would probably work as well, as long as you don't hit it too hard right at a corner guy.
On the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
You know, I think they're pretty lucky at third right here that the contact play wasn't on. This is a sharply hit ground ball, and he would have been toasted.
Joe Panik stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Polanco on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Jason Rogers will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Scorched to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Striding into the box, Buddy Dick. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First offering on its way. On the move is Pence. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed. Forget it. Long gone. Home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 21 for him on the season, as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
This guy's got to be at the point where he's thinking, do we really need to play another team after this? I mean, this is now 4 home runs for him in the series. You talk about a guy that looks comfortable up there. He's just having his way with the entire pitching staff.
Leading off the inning, Andrew McCutchen, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down.
Up next for the Pirates.
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, maybe a little disappointing that he could only get 3/4 of the cycle, especially since he got the 2 hardest ones out of the way. But all in all, still a great offensive performance.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Giants are victorious here, 5-1. Good night from Pittsburgh.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 4 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base.
Back live now on the MLB pregame show, just a few minutes away from Game 3 of the series. And while the final preparations are being made, we give you the Topps Player Spotlight. Buddy Dick is our subject, and he's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. You might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitches to hit, but, you know, It's not about the pitches you get, it's what you do with them. And from what I saw, the balls were flying all over the yard off his bat. Well, that performance was big for his team, and I'm sure they're hoping he can do it again in this one.
Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the San Francisco Giants and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball on the show next. Buddy Dick strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. Lock into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, that hit extends his streak to lucky number 13 now. That's almost 2 full weeks where he's been swinging it.
Buster Posey will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pitch outside. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease.
Yeah, timely gamble there. You really don't have a whole lot to lose, and it'll result in a 2-out scoring opportunity.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball. Into the box, Buddy Dick. He reached on a single in his first try.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Locks ready. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Buster Posey comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And there he goes toward second. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. And he'll reach first safely. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight.
Brandon Belt stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Giants out in front here. Stepping in, Buddy Dick. He singled his last time up.
Buddy Dick.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left, number 22 on the year, as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean,
Francisco Cervelli will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
A barehanded pickup. Got him.
Whew, no problem. Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Buddy Dick will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Giants are victorious here, 3-0.
9 hits.
Good night
No
from
errors.
Pittsburgh.
They left 17 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. A reminder that extra tea service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center stations. 33X West busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan stations. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final pitch.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Third baseman, Buddy Dick.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 24 home runs for him on the season, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now obviously this pace won't last.
Handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a